Digital Editor at EM and A&D Magazine, and welcome back to the Morning Bytes with Anushka. This podcast is brought to you by Star Engineers. This week's headlines focuses on the business and industrial updates from India and across the globe so that you kickstart your week. In today's episode, we will talk about the grand success of the Manufacturing Technology Summit 2023 Pune, AI in manufacturing, Fibcom launching SC151GL, ABB celebrating 85 years of technology, and some of the important updates from the big move. Before we start, we are pleased to present Dr. Anil Lamba, Chartered Accountant, Financial Literacy Activist, author of the best-selling book, Romancing the Balance Sheet.
Why is a balance sheet called a balance sheet? The common perception is that it is called so because its two sides, the liabilities and the asset side, are balanced. That is not correct. The reason is something else. If you make a list of all your account heads, for example, the salaries account, the rent account, the equipment account, etc., you will find in some cases the accounts get written off and the meter starts afresh every year, whereas in other cases there is a balance that needs to be carried forward. For instance, if in year 1 your salary bill was 100 and in year 2 it is 120, how much will you show against salary in year 2? 120. The meter started again. On the other hand, if in year 1 you owned equipment worth 100 and in the following year you purchased equipment worth 120, how much will appear against equipment this year? 220. Last year's 100 gets carried forward to this year. Certain accounts have a balance which needs to be carried forward. Other accounts, the meter starts afresh, they need to be written off. Those accounts that need to be written off get transferred to the P&L as an expense, and those accounts that have a balance to be carried forward appear in the balance sheet. So the word balance in a balance sheet has got nothing to do with the weighing scale kind of a balance.
The Manufacturing Technology Summit 2023, organized by Efficient Manufacturing and Automation and Digitization Magazine, was a grand success. The summit was held on the 27th June. It provided an extensive platform for the industry to come together and share the current trends and insights from the automation, automotive, and manufacturing industry. Some of the key topics discussed were sustainable supply chain and next-gen mobility, empowering local manufacturing through global partnerships, role of IoT in automation, assembly and joining technologies for vehicles and battery assembly, smart manufacturing with current edge machine vision solutions, role of sustainable manufacturing, current competitive three-wheeler industry and how to build sustainability, and romancing the balance sheet. Following up with the success of the Manufacturing Technology Summit in Pune, we are geared up to go to the next city. An article by Target Tech highlights how the industry is moving forward with a transformative change. It states that the manufacturing industry is shifting into the industrial metaverse that is allowing companies to run virtual models of physical facilities, incorporating digital twin, AR, IoT, and cloud computing. According to Peter Kort, Chief Technology and Strategy Officer at Siemens, the industrial metaverse will include a range of technologies that enable people to do business in the virtual world, much like they do in the physical one. He said this in a conference on industrial metaverse organized by MIT University. Before we go ahead, let's talk about QAI, a world-leading manufacturer of precision multi-sensor metrology system for quality control.
50,000 passenger flights each day depend on reliable jet engine power, something millions of passengers take for granted. Behind that reliability is some of the world's most advanced manufacturing technology. Measurement systems from QVI are part of it. The precision QVI brings to aerospace component manufacturers helps make air transportation more routine. From ensuring that thousands of parts in a jet engine deliver power when it's needed, to making sure your seatbelt stays latched for takeoff. Plastic bottles help keep us going when we're on the run. And when we put the cap back on our water bottle, we know it won't spill. When it comes to thermomolded plastics, manufacturers rely on QVI precision for fast, accurate dimensional control of their molding process. For mold makers, that precision means fast, accurate thread and seal surface measurements. For the rest of us, precision means longer shelf life and fewer spills from bottled drinks. Safety, reliability, and fuel economy are factors we take for granted every time we drive, yet all depend on thousands of close tolerance parts assembled perfectly. Automotive manufacturers rely on precision measurements at dozens of points in the making of every part, from cylinder heads to drive shafts to anti-lock brakes. More often than not, they turn to QVI for flexible measuring systems that perform day in and day out, right on the shop floor. Just a few years ago, prosthetic joints were largely a dream. Today, they're a common way to renew mobility and extend active lives. When it comes to surgical implants and drug delivery systems, precision is everything. QVI's advanced multi-sensor technologies allow medical device manufacturers to measure critical dimensions more reliably than ever before. From a syringe that delivers the correct dose to a knee implant with a perfect fit. Precision improves the quality of care and life for patients every day. Smartphones and tablets are essential tools for staying connected, in business and for life. Sleek and durable designs let us take our devices with us anywhere. Portable devices are incredibly complex to build. QVI measurement systems deliver the precision needed to fabricate circuits, etch hard disk heads, and fit touchscreen panels to the coolest phone cases. At the end of the day, QVI systems help make wireless mobile devices work on the go. Every great story has a beginning. Ours starts with people, the people who bring our precision to life, and the people whose lives are improved because of it. With more than 400 dedicated employees offering local support to manufacturers in more than 75 countries, QVI and our partners deliver precision across the entire spectrum of industry, from global manufacturers to local job shops. Precision for people is more than something we say. It's what we stand for.
Fibcom announced availability of SC151GL at MWC Shanghai 2023. Based on the Qualcomm QCM4490 processor, Fibcom SC151GL is the industry's first 5G smart module that supports mainstream frequency bands under 5G network architecture worldwide, which is crucial for customers that require global roaming on their devices to deploy the smart wireless solutions faster, more efficient compared to the regional versions. The booming market of 5G has driven more and more IoT devices to evolve from 4G to 5G, especially for smart devices such as industrial handheld terminals or tablets that require seamless roaming to satisfy the processing speed of edge computing, said Eden Chen, General Manager of MC Product Management Center, Fibcom. We are confident to say that the launch of the SC151GL, the industry's first 5G module that integrates the capability to support global frequency bands in 1 unit, and will help our customers to lead the 5G transformation and digitalization more efficiently. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing business environment, where innovation and technology are constantly emerging, it is essential for industries and businesses to remain up to date and adapt to the evolving landscape. Our objective is to assist you in staying ahead of the curve by providing you with the latest developments and trends. Join our community to remain informed and keep pace with the changes unfolding in your industry. ABB is marking 85 years of technology that transformed emission monitoring and gas analysis in chemical plants, refineries, the pulp, paper, and metal sectors, power generations, cement, and other industries. URAS, a continuous gas analyzer that could immediately determine the concentration of more than 100 gases using infrared spectroscopy, was described as the first ultra-red absorption recorder when it was introduced in 1938. This technology was truly revolutionary from the day it was invented. Today, it is a benchmark for uncompromising environmental compliance. With URAS, numerous industrial companies around the world are able to monitor emissions and safeguard the environment, said Ben Cousins from ABB Measurement and Analytics. Coming up, we have highlights from a newly introduced column, The Big Move, where we discuss important management movements from the industry. West Group has appointed Anand Amit Raj as the Group Chief Human Resource Officer, effective from June 2020. That was it for this week's industrial updates. We will be back next week. For more updates, log on to www.pi-india.in. Thank you and have a nice day.